Women pretend that, oh, I don't know, that is, we leave for him to go and do it. I don't know how to buy a car. I don't know which brand of car is right. Let me tell you, before you get that car home, make sure if part of your money is in that car. We are in a different world, my people. We are not in the past. We are in a different world. We are in the 21st, we are going to 22nd century. If at all you are participating in buying anything, a property in your home, be part of signatory. Let your signature be there. If there are books that names must be kept in, your name has to appear there, because you will never know. You don't know about the future. Right now, like in my country, Kenya, men just won. Last week there was a very big debate about family upkeep, to when people divorce, who's gonna take care of the baby, how are we gonna divide the property. So the court ruled, not even the court, the parliament passed a bill and president signed to it, telling people that if you have a baby and you're a husband and a wife and you divorce, but there's a baby, the baby's responsibility will be shared 50-50 amongst the two. So what happens? Some people don't understand what this law says. You will only claim from your husband what you can give. Previously, women could just go to court and then say that a man is not giving upkeep, even though I have his child. So the court will look at the man's salary and say that, okay, 20% of your salary or 10% of your salary will be going for the upkeep of your child. So the court this time is going to rule that, okay, you as a woman, you have brought this case to the court. So how much are you providing per month for your baby? If it is 5,000, that is what the man will provide. If it is 10,000, that is what the man will provide. And now this is how the man is going to win the case. The man will say that we are going to open an account for the baby. So after each and every month, everyone, I will be sending 10,000 in the bank for my child, and the wife also will be sending 10,000 to that same bank account. When anyone fails, the court is going to take you account of that. It is a 50-50 share where you have to do it. If you don't do it, then you're going to be arrested. So men won. They won. But now, a situation is here. You are investing with this man who still you don't know whether they will divorce you or not. You still don't know what is going to happen. Whatever you decide to invest in, whether it is a small business, let the business license have two names. If you are giving the bigger percentage, let the license have your name as a woman. If he's giving the bigger percentage, then okay, you can leave it to him. But I can tell you as a man, in this generation we are living in today, divorce is the story of the day. Every day you hear about people getting divorced. Every day you hear about people leaving each other. And property starting to become a problem. This lady, I'm so happy because God helped me today, this morning, to talk to her. And by the time we were finishing to talk, when you hear somebody who was trying to think that that she has to take a suicide, because she was like, I've been thinking about to take suicide or to commit suicide because I don't know what to do. I've tried all my best. I've tried everything. It's not working. So I was just thinking like the only thing I can do is to commit suicide. So after talking to her and trying to coach her, trying to, encourage her, we left when she was smiling. We left when she was like, oh yeah, you are right. I still have a chance. Because the thing is, whatever you made using your hands, if at all God allowed you to work so hard to a capacity where you could build a house for your husband, and you built that house and you finished the house and you housed your husband in it, and then your husband decides to divorce you, my dear sisters who are here, don't ever cry. Smile. Get back to your knees. Put your knees down and hold your head and speak to God. Let me tell you, people, even if you don't trust in God, let me tell you, the supernatural powers that lives in the air, the spiritual feelings that lives in the air, that makes you breathe, that makes you have luck, always listens. When somebody does a thing to you without thinking how good you were before, don't always answer with a bad thing. Never cry. Don't think about, that your life is done, like everything is done. The only thing I can do now is to kill myself. No. You see, I told you people before that when things are going to happen in the best way, God is going to test you with the hardest thing in your life that you have never ever had. When a good thing is coming to happen in your life, sometimes you are living a life and you just see everything is just normal. You are getting salary, you're sending this money home, you're saving it, you are building this, you're investing there, you're buying car, you're celebrating your birthday, and you think that your life is complete, everything is just okay. Sometimes there is something much more bigger than what you are celebrating right now. But before you get to that bigger thing, God brings a storm to shake you, a storm to remind you that this is not what you need. There is something bigger than this, or there is something lesser that is more important than this what you're celebrating now. So that is why sometimes in your celebration you get a sweep. A storm comes and you get swept away. So this lady was swept. She was so happy. I'm married. I'm happily married. I'm out of single club, and now I have a husband. What is remaining now is to focus on my home, build my home, have my children, and start to invest, have a business. And then from nowhere, the husband, boom, another wife. And what follows? I don't need you anymore. You've got to pack and go. You see, as a Christian who is taught well, you should never cry. That is the time that you have to smile. Get to a place where nobody sees you. The problem with us is once that happens, we want to tell the whole world our problem. We want to tell the whole world how bad your husband is. We want to cry to the whole world and open the microphones and all the horns and speakers of this world to share with everybody how your husband is bad. Listen, that is the devil speaking in you. That is the devil that went to Ayub and told Ayub that, you see, this is the God that you have been serving. Now you have to do what? Denounce him, because he cannot help you. But what did Ayub told the devil? Ayub told devil that I serve a living God. And even without anything, I will still serve him. He never went everywhere telling people how God is bad. Even his own wife went to him and told him that, see, I've been telling you that this shit you've been worshipping here is a bastard. Where is he? But Ayub told the wife that I only serve a living God. He never announced to everybody. He never went, on social media posting that, I built him a house and he brought another wife. That is the time that you've got to go in a seclusion, in a private place, to meet your God. Meet him, because God never judges. God will never judge you. God will only empower you. God will protect you. God will energize you. God will give you a courage. God will add a smile on your face even when you can't smile. But people will add you pain. In fact, by the time you'll be telling the first person about this problem, the first thing that you will hear from your friends, you see, I told you, that's why I'm single. I know, man, this is what men do. I know it. I knew it even before you started building that house. I did not just want to tell you. You know, we knew that. I know, man, how can you build a house for a man? I just knew that is what's going to happen. You know what that helped? That hits your heart so hard. It is like somebody has just taken a knife and pushed it inside your heart. And that's the time that people think about committing suicide. That is where the devil comes and takes away the precious gift of life from your mind. And the only thing that you see is to kill yourself. Somebody is asking, can I forgive him back after 3 years? Why not? Why are you holding it? Blessings who? Bless Nimrod, Doreen or something. Noreen. Why are we holding problems with us? You see, you taking this thing with you for 3 years is putting yourself in a prison. You have imprisoned yourself. That man did what he did and he went and he is happy. You are still in a prison because you have never forgiven him. You are still wondering what happened. You have to forgive. And in fact, I can tell you, if you never forgave him, it is still hard for you to find money, time, peace to invest or do the thing that you did before he blackmailed you. Set yourself free by forgiving them and turning to God. You know, the person that you should be questioning is God, not people who do what they do, because we are human beings. We are not complete. We are never perfect. We are imperfect. Stop asking us. Ask God. God does it better. The more you keep on asking us, the more we keep on putting fire in your heart. And the more you keep on holding grudges with the people. And you know, holding grudges is first the biggest sin in this world. If you have never known, holding grudges denies you most of the opportunities in this world. Because you know what? When you hold grudge, it means your heart is not at peace. Your mind is not at peace. Your health is not at peace. Your mental is not at peace. What do you have? You have stress. And when you are stressed, there is nothing you can do and prosper. Sometimes you will be saying that, oh, I was looked by a bad eye from my family. Sometimes you could be saying that, oh, you know, there's a video that I did that is very controversial on TikTok here. I did one video that has, you know, attracted a lot of controversial comments here. And I said that do not be so much forgiving. Sometimes you have to punish. Sometimes you have to not forgive. And what I meant with this is not to hold a grudge. Not forgiving is not doing the same thing to the same person. Like, for example, you went and built a house for your husband. Then your husband divorced you. You forgave them. Then you parted ways. Then he comes back again and he tells you that, you know what, I did a mistake. Take me back. And you take him back. Don't build another house. That is what I meant by punish them. Let them work and build a house. That is the punishment that you have to give to them. Sometimes forgive them, but don't give them your body again. Move on with your life. That is the punishment. You forgave them what they did. And you told them that, yeah, I forgive you. But the punishment is my life and I will never be part of you again. That is a punishment. But in social media here, the problem with people, they look a video, a 1 minute video, and they don't understand nothing, and they start, boom, comments. Oh, you have to forgive 1,000 times. Then you ask somebody a simple question. Today, somebody came to you and borrowed $10 and they never paid. Are you not asking them to pay back? You are asking them to pay back. Did you forgive? Not forgiving doesn't mean that you hold a grudge in your heart. Not forgiving people is to put things in the right way. That's why we have courts of laws. That's why we have teachers and guiding and counseling rooms and disciplining sectors. Because if you have to forgive people, but never be foolish while you are forgiving. So guys, as I've said, before you sit down to start investing with your partners, make sure that your investment is secure. Make sure that if at all you are leaving each other, you can get your investment.